I'm in Hong Kong, and today I'm taking you on a seafood tour to eat the original Typhoon Shelter Crab. Oh, that's a lot of garlic going in. With a mountain of fried garlic, Typhoon Shelter Crab is one of Hong Kong's most iconic seafood dishes. I mean, if you enjoy crab, it's actually impossible not to love this. There's so much garlic, it clusters onto your crab. It's incredibly delicious. But how did this fisherman's recipe become so popular? As we dig deeper, we'll discover it has a very interesting history and a pretty big twist in the story. But our Hong Kong seafood tour first begins at the source, and we're going to have an extremely fresh breakfast. Literally, if you don't like fish, you would love that. Hey everyone, good morning, it's Mark Weens. It's 8 a.m. We're on our way to the fish market. We're starting this seafood tour on an island which is called Apla Chow, which is also known as Aberdeen Island. And a couple of facts about this island is that, one thing, it is considered to be one of the most densely populated islands in the entire world. And it's a little small island right south of the main island of Hong Kong. And then secondly, it was a former fishing village. And so this is the perfect place to begin our seafood journey at the source. We're here in the morning at about 8 a.m. and this is when the locals from the neighborhood from this part of Hong Kong are buying the fresh catch of the day, which comes, I mean, the fishing happens right here and they dock right in this harbor and bring their fresh catch every morning. Oh, this place is really cool. It's a small fish market, but it's really packed and busy. And it's really fast-paced as well because they have all the fish on plates with a price ready to go. You just buy a plate of the fish, they bag it up, you're on your way home to cook. Seeing quite a variety of fish. Everything from pomfrets, I think thread fins are also very common. There's some really good-looking shrimp. There's a fish that has a really yellow color to it, like a golden yellow color to it. Good morning, Virginia.
Morning, 早晨.
We have decided after walking around the market for a little bit, we're gonna buy some fish, we're gonna buy maybe some prawns, some seafood, and then actually one of the great things about this area is that you can buy the fresh seafood, then you can take it back to the market and have them cook it, right?
Yeah.
That much is okay?
Yeah, that's fine, yep.
Thank you. Oh, the fin.
Okay, we got a fish.
Fantastic.
Yes. So what is this, Virginia?
We're at the wet market, so we're gonna go upstairs to the cook food market, and then they're gonna help us cook our catch.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So it opens up. There's tables in the center, and then a few stalls on the side.
This one says 歡迎海鮮加工, which means this is okay.
Oh, okay, so you can bring your own fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect, okay. That's the one.
Seafood here. Yes.
Okay.
The fish is gonna be $50 to help us cook it, and then the prawns will be $80.
Okay, sure. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
My name is Dante. My name
Dante.
is Thai.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
And you have a fish
Fish shop.
A fish shop, okay. Before we go to the restaurant to start cooking and eating, we met up with Dante, who owns a fish shop, and we just met up with him. He watches our videos, and he's gonna take us to his fish shop to get one more fish to cook. This is your place.
This is an Indian salmon.
Okay.
This is a popular fish in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. The Indian salmon. Yes. Big fish. Whoa. It is huge. Oh, okay.
Very popular in China.
Oh, it's really silver. The skin is really silvery, huh?
Yes. How about the fried lobster?
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are good.
This is very fresh.
Okay.
I think this is better than the lobster.
Yes. This is the fish you recommend? So we got a couple of the slipper lobsters and another really live garupa. It's really friendly service, and you just bring your fresh seafood here, and they'll recommend dishes that they think would be best for the type of seafood that you bring in. I mean, they're the experts, so they're just prepping the seafood as fresh as possible, and then they're just gonna cook it immediately to be able to eat it. Oh, so that's going into the steamer.
Yes.
All right. So we're in the kitchen now, and for when you have really fresh seafood, they don't want to cover it up with too many ingredients. So one of the most common ways to cook seafood, especially fish, is to steam it.
That one is a black bean.
Fried fin with black bean sauce?
Yeah.
So these are the slipper lobsters. What did you put on that? That's the vermicelli noodles?
Is some garlic.
And some garlic, okay.
Yes.
That goes into the steamer, all of them going into the steamer.
Okay, just wait the time, it's okay.
Okay. So scallions, start with scallions, and garlic goes in. Shrimp goes in.
Yeah, that was
See your secret sauce, excellent. The fish is still steaming, she said, for about 6 to 8 minutes. In the meantime, the prawns, these are local Hong Kong prawns, they're ready. Okay, I'll go for one of these prawns first. Suck the
you
head
did
juice
too?
first.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so creamy. Oh man, that head juice was so good. And the actual freshness of the shrimp, but then the sauce, her special sauce is so good. Combination of soy sauce, it's a little bit sweet and salty at the same time. And just embedded with the aroma of that garlic and that stir fry.
all right.
Oh, the sweetness. You're gonna lick your fingers because of that sauce too, the secret sauce that you use. Okay. And on that shrimp, we're ready. I think the fish and the slipper lobster is ready, so we're gonna go back to the kitchen and she's gonna pull them out. Oh, that poof of steam. Okay, the slipper lobster. Oh, is that hot oil?
Yes.
And hot oil goes on. All right, now for the fish. Okay, so scallion, shreds of scallion go on. Oh, the sauce goes on. And the hot oil.
Little is okay.
Okay, because it already has black bean. Okay.
Finish.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we should start with that grouper. I think that might be the highlight. Scallions on top. Part the scallions, move into that fish, which you can see. Oh, it's so flaky. Just peeling away from the bone. Oh, look at that. So white.
Wow, that is falls off the bone.
Yeah, it flakes apart. Oh man,
Got it.
it melts in your mouth.
And also perfect timing. She knows it's cooked perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's cooked all the way through the bone. It's not overcooked at all. It's not like hard or rubbery or.
Yeah. And there's no like fishiness at all.
No.
It's
Yeah.
so delicate.
Literally, if you don't like fish, you would love
Yeah.
that. Because there's just zero. Yeah, it's so clean. The texture, the buttery texture, the flakiness of it. Even her special sauce, it's not overly overpowering or overly salty.
Yeah.
Kind of has that just mellow saltiness. I mean, really, when it comes to fresh fish, nothing beats steamed fish. Slipper lobster time. And this is another classic Hong Kong style preparation with the vermicelli noodles with garlic on top. And then she, again, finishes it the same way, steams it, finishes it the same way with the special soy sauce and a little bit of hot oil. I think the strategy here might be to eat the noodles off the top first and then dig into the dig into
Yeah.
the slipper lobster?
Sounds good.
All right. The garlic, the saltiness. Maybe she put on both fried garlic and raw garlic, and the raw garlic is just lightly cooked when it steams. It doesn't cook all the way, so it still remains really fragrant.
Yeah. It's really nice flavor.
It is.
The noodles are so good. I can't wait
Yeah.
for the lobster.
Okay. Slide it out from the tail. Should all come out in one beautiful, beautiful piece.
Oh, I did it from the front. Uh-oh.
Oh, you can see how, look at how juicy it is.
Oh,
Oh, wow. It's so juicy and sweet.
it's all meat. So much meat.
And again, it's like just that light steam, so the garlic on the top is fragrant, but you really taste the flavor, the natural flavor of the slipper lobster itself. I do want to add a little garlic to this bite. Okay, I'm gonna go into that juice and get a little bit more of that garlic on top of it. I think, again, the freshness stands out, but also they prepare it in a way that just highlights the seafood perfectly. Okay, next up for the threadfin. This is another it's a favorite fish, I think, around here as well. Saw a lot of threadfins, and people said, you have to try the threadfin. This one she steamed, but first with black bean sauce. So it's a similar recipe, but just with the addition of the black bean sauce on top. Oh, as soon as you poke your chopsticks in, you just feel the tenderness again, the juicy tenderness of it. But you can see it also has a totally different texture as that grouper. Look at the inside of that. Oh, it's almost creamy.
Is it creamier or flakier?
Feels creamier from their chopsticks, the feel of the chopsticks. It is, it almost has a milkiness to it.
It's like the flavors are a little bit more powerful. So if you like stronger flavors, that's the one to go for.
Especially with the black bean sauce.
Yeah.
That fermented punch of flavor. But again, not overpowering. And the fish itself, rather than being flaky, the grouper is flaky. The threadfin is more creamy and soft, I think, but really incredibly juicy. Man, that's just an amazing contrast of textures. Back for another bite of that threadfin. Man, spectacular. Back into the shrimp with a little bit of that chili oil. When you get your seafood downstairs at the seafood market,
Yes.
come to meet Cheng Cheng.
Yeah, I will cook for you.
She has the best recipes, and the secret sauce is incredible.
Yes, secret sauce.
Thank you.
My
And she's
secret.
so nice. She's so nice as well. She will take care of you and your seafood needs.
I will take care of you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was amazing. That was a fantastic experience, highly recommended. From here, we are on our way to eat our first Typhoon Shelter Crab. I'm very excited. This is gonna be an incredible meal. This is the place right in here. He's the main chef. Main chef, yes.
Actually, it's our family business.
Okay.
It's my auntie.
Oh, okay. So it's still family run,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
restaurant.
It's
Okay.
actually owned by my mother, and she retired.
Okay.
Now it's run by my uncle and my auntie.
Oh, welcome to Hinki Seafood. This is a restaurant with a lot of history. They're famous for their crabs, especially their Typhoon Shelter Crab, but they make an original family recipe that still comes. Well, actually, we're gonna hear about their story from Eugene. We're gonna meet the son of the owner, and it's still completely family run, but we're gonna hear a little bit about the history before we eat the crab. And along with the crab, we're gonna have razor clams. Those are huge razor clams. The vermicelli goes on. Garlic oil. Oh, that's a lot of garlic. And that goes directly into the steamer. Here's the crab. Guaranteed fresh, live crab. Okay, so it gets green onions and the sauce goes on. Here we go, we're getting started with the crab. Oil, and then, oh man, oh, the aroma coming out of that. What an incredible recipe. So oil goes in the wok, then the black bean, their signature fermented black bean sauce, that goes into the wok, into the oil. He like sizzles that down until it like scorches. The flavor is fully released. Then some chili goes in, then the crab goes in. He artfully places that around and it just lets the wok roar, lets that oil roar. Oh man, the amount of heat coming out of that wok. Look at the way that crab has turned orange, golden orange. The chili, the black beans just scorched perfectly, unleashing their full flavor. Just the skill of the chef and just his knowledge of fire and heat. He just literally scorches those ingredients, the black beans and the chili, and until it's like blackened but not burnt, but just all that flavor potential is released. And then he just mixes in some soy sauce. Oh, that's on fire. That's the original Typhoon Shelter Crab, their original family recipe. Okay, thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Okay, so we're with Eugene. We're sitting down to eat. Oh man, that cooking action, the recipes, even the skill of how it's made is incredible. Eugene said we should start with the razor clam?
Raisin clam first.
Oh, nice, okay. Oh man. Those are some of the biggest razor clams you'll ever see. It's huge.
The razor clam is actually from Scotland.
Oh, okay. Okay, they are huge. So you can see the way the vermicelli noodles, mung bean noodles, you can see the way the razor clam is kind of like sliced up in there. A lot of garlic and that sauce. Oh, wow. The sweetness of the razor clam. So much garlic in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. That's so good. And I think it's like, one of the things I love about this dish so much is that the flavor of the seafood, it doesn't cover up the flavor of the seafood. You taste the freshness of the clam, but then just that saltiness of the soy sauce and the garlic.
We actually marinated the soy sauce ourselves.
That sauce is so good. So good. It's a flavor you would never get tired of, I think. I'm blown away by the razor clam. We haven't even started the crab yet. So this one is actually the original Typhoon Shelter Crab. Eugene, can you tell me a little bit about the history of this dish, especially from your family? I heard that your grandfather started cooking these crabs, and this original recipe back from 1957. Can you tell us a little bit about your family history and this dish?
The whole story started in 1957. My grandfather and his partner in a small boat doing their business in Causeway Bay Shelter.
Back then, was that actually a restaurant, or were they just cooking for themselves?
Oh, no, they are having the restaurant there.
Okay, so they were serving customers.
Yep.
It was a restaurant.
In 1999, the government changes their regulation, so they have to stop their business in the Causeway Bay Shelter.
Okay.
So they moved to this restaurant in Jordan.
Very cool. So now you have a permanent restaurant here, but it's still, as you mentioned, it's still family run.
Yep.
And You are the
I'm the third generation.
third generation, preserving the recipe. Okay, so let's grab one of the hind legs. You can see just the scorched black beans, so fragrant, as well as the chili in there as well. Oh, wow. Oh man, that's good. The way it's been deep fried, you can actually eat some of those like connective shell pieces because it's so crispy, and yet the meat on the inside remains so sweet and juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's just like it's not overly spicy, but it has this little spice that you can feel on your lips because of that chili that he added in.
Customer actually can choose different spicy level.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I love that. I think one of the techniques with this is you have to really know how to control the oil. Let's go for the claws. It's pretty huge. Oh. Oh, look at that meat on the inside. I'm gonna go for the swipe, yeah. The fermented bean oil swipe. Okay, there we go.
Tasty?
That's incredible. Unbelievable. Oh, it's so stringy. Just collapses, falls apart in your mouth, and then just embedded with that chili oil. Just splattering. Oh,
It's so fresh.
Man, the flavor. It really is outstandingly tasty. Wow. Sensational. Yeah, it is so good. What a recipe. Now that is a way to fully respect a crab with flavor. The black bean, this is the original recipe. But nowadays, most people if you ask somebody, your average person, most people will think that the original Typhoon Shelter Crab is this mountain of garlic. But that's actually not the case, and it has a really unique story. He's making the garlic crabs, and first he deep fries the head, the shell of the head, until that turns just vibrant orange. Then he deep fries the entire crab. Oh, that's a lot of garlic going in. That's 2 spatulas. 3 spatulas of garlic going in. 4 spatulas, 5 spatulas. I don't know how many cloves or heads of garlic that is, but that's some of the most garlic you'll ever see in a single dish. And now he's just stir frying that together, added in some seasoning, some ground chili, a little bit of sugar, I believe. Oh man, the aroma of the garlic is unbelievable. What an unbelievable cooking process. Oh, that's a lot of garlic. I think we should try it first, okay? We're gonna start with one of those legs again. Look at just how much garlic. I mean, even typically when you pick up a piece of crab or something that has garlic on it, all the garlic falls off. It just clusters. Again, it's incredibly delicious. And again, it takes such skill to make that because it's so easy. I've tried to fry garlic and fry onions or something.
Get burned.
It's so easy to get burned. If you don't know how to control the fire, especially the oil, he takes it out at the perfect moment so it's golden, crispy, and so fragrant. Again, the crab is crispy. You can eat part of that shell because it's been deep fried. Okay, so back to the story. But originally, as your grandfather made, this was the original recipe because on the boats, they didn't have refrigeration. And so a couple days, the beans would ferment and with the garlic. And they would start to realize that, oh, that actually tastes really good. That brings out the flavor, that fermented flavor. And so they started frying the crabs with that extra bean taste, fermented, and that's how it became a recipe. As you were sharing with me, later on, then when the businesses and the restaurants started to move to the shore, they then had refrigeration, and they didn't need to worry so much about fresh garlic. And so they started to shift the recipe, well, not shift the recipe, but also make another recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Using fresh garlic and frying it. And to many, they thought that was more visually appealing. And any other reason?
It's different flavors, I think.
And different flavors as well. Eventually, the fried garlic version started becoming more and more popular, started gaining popularity. And to this day, I think a lot of people still consider, when you talk about Typhoon Shelter Crab,
They will think this one is the one.
and is that true of even people in Hong Kong? They think that this is the original
That's the one they think. But this one is actually the traditional one.
Has to be the fluffiest fried garlic you'll ever taste. I'm gonna go for a claw. Look at the size of this claw. Okay, and then we load up, claw peeled, load up some of the garlic.
Be careful, don't cut your.
Okay, yeah. If you go in too big of a bite with the claw. The crab is incredible. Okay, and right as I'm taking that bite, the noodles and the congee have arrived. So what is this, Eugene?
It's a roasted duck rice noodle.
Okay, and that's one of the signature dishes here too?
It's one of the signature dishes.
So duck on the top, roasted duck on the top. On the bottom is the hand-cut rice noodles. Oh, here they are. Okay, the hand-cut rice noodles, which you have to eat fast so they don't, yeah, because they're in the hot
We hand cut it
broth.
every day.
Hand cut it every day here.
Is it good?
Yes. Wow.
And you can try the soup base.
Oh, the flavor of the duck, the silky softness of those noodles. Man,
We use so many duck to make the soup base.
it's so rich. The broth is so rich. So much duck flavor. That is incredible. Yeah, this is really good. Just the way those noodles, they're so soft, so tender, melt in your mouth. Hey, let's try that duck. So they're all hand cut, and that's why they're like, you can see that they're not exact, not like a factory noodle. And that's what also makes them delicious. That is incredible. Such a good soup. We've got to try some of the garlic. Okay, so what you can do with this mountain of garlic, take a couple spoons of the garlic. Oh, add in the garlic. How many spoons do you normally add, Eugene?
2 spoons will be enough.
Two spoons. That's one of the great moves right there. Mix that into the soup, and it can only get better. Yes, yes. I mean, that soup did not need improving, but with the garlic, that even takes it to the next level. Oh man, the crispy fragrance of that garlic. Oh, that's incredible. What a combination. So next up for the congee. So don't stir it too much. Oh, there's duck in here too. Nice. Sampan style congee.
The congee should be really soft.
It is.
We
And
boil
very,
it like 4 hours to get it prepared.
it's almost like a sauce. Like almost all the rice has dissolved into kind of a sticky sauce, but really comforting, really smooth and silky, a little bit gooey and sticky. And then you taste the flavor of the duck, and maybe, is that squid?
Yeah, fish or
fish?
This should be
Oh, okay.
pork.
Well, there's little pieces of flavoring and the leeks in there as well. I love the flavor. I love the texture of this congee. And it's thinner, I think, than most congees that I've had before. Thinner, just really easy to go down. Oh, that's comforting and warm. Going back in for that original recipe. It's world class. The original Typhoon Shelter Crab. The Typhoon Shelter Crab at Hinki was incredible. I especially loved the original recipe. But from here, we're actually gonna get onto one of the original boats, a sampan, and we're gonna enjoy another seafood meal and a different version of Typhoon Shelter Crab in the Typhoon Shelter. This is absolutely incredible. We've gotten dropped off in our own sampan, and this is a taste of the traditional culture of fishing boat culture of Hong Kong, with the skyrise buildings in the background, and yet it's so traditional here. And these are where the Typhoon Shelter Crab recipes were invented, some of the dishes within these boats, cooking for fishermen, cooking for others as restaurants, and this is where we're gonna be having dinner tonight. So they're gonna bring out the dishes one by one, but the first dish
Is the blanched prawns.
All right.
We've got the soy sauce with chili for some heat, and
Okay.
then just soy sauce for no heat.
This is one of those meals that's not just a meal, but it's an experience and a part of Hong Kong history as well.
Yeah. Basically, we have 4 early ethnic clans in Hong Kong, the Puntis and the Hakkas, and then they took the farmable land. So then the Tankas and the Haklos came, and then they worked and lived exclusively on the boats, which is why we have a fishing village history.
Ah.
Past.
All right, let's start with the blanched prawns. Oh, look at the head juices.
They're very plump.
Yeah. And the shell is really soft as well. Soft and thin. Save that head and get all the juices out of that head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nutty.
It's very juicy.
Yeah. And then the body.
Which
A
one do
little
you want?
dip. Probably the chili.
Okay.
The chili soy sauce. Oh yeah. Nice. Sweet. Sweet and juicy.
Very meaty.
And the prawns are not cooked with anything, just blanched. So you really taste the natural flavor of them.
So they should be like the freshest thing ever.
Definitely. Nothing to cover them up.
And also, it's like good luck for us to eat shrimp because Cantonese is ha. So if you eat it, then it's ha ha ha.
Oh, okay. Oh, very cool. Okay, so next up, clams with black bean sauce.
Clams and black bean sauce.
Oh, this is a classic.
Their secret black bean sauce.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that's their own black bean sauce?
Yeah, they're own
Excellent.
secret. They are kind of spicy.
Okay. Oh, excellent.
Right? It's different.
Yeah.
Same
Excellent.
but different.
A little bit of chili, that fermented complexity of the black beans. And I think black beans have also a nice history on the boats as well, right? Because they would ferment similar to the original Typhoon Shelter Crab. The black bean sauce, or just because there was no refrigeration on the boat, so they would
Yes.
ferment naturally like that
Or they would just leave it and they're like too busy.
in the sun
and
or
then they're
something,
like,
and
oh,
then just
forgot about it.
and then you have fermented black beans. That provides such a good flavor. So we have some type of a sea snail with some skewers to prong them. Slides right out. Maybe
Oh,
a
the
dip.
dipping
Oh,
sauce.
okay. Oh, there's a dipping
Don't
sauce.
worry, there's a dipping
Okay.
sauce.
A little bit of a chili.
Hoisin sweet sauce and then the spicy sauce.
All right. I'll go for the spicy sauce.
I'm gonna do a mix.
Oh, they're like
Friendly.
firm. Yeah, firm,
There's like a salt and pepper, like a peppery thing to it.
And
kinda
it's, yeah, a little squid-like in texture,
nice. Yeah.
but maybe a little tougher. Nice.
唔該晒，呢個咩係斑嚟㗎嗬？It's like-
Okay. And then dip it in the sauce?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is like a fishball. But did you say there's squid also in here?
Cuttlefish.
Oh, cuttlefish. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's really bouncy. So it has been ground and pounded so that it's smooth like a paste, but really bouncy, a spongy texture to it as well. Yeah.
But it was also like they said, oh, it was their way to almost like clean the fridge. If they had bits and bobs of seafood, then they just do that and deep fry it. Ours
Okay.
is like fresh too, so it's quite hot. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Nice,
Yum.
nice spongy texture to it. Maybe a dip in some of that other sauce. Excellent.
Like if you like a fish ball, you'll love that.
Yeah, for sure. We had a steamed fish grouper for breakfast as well. Now we're eating another steamed grouper. I mean, it's one of the great steamed fish, but again, looks like a similar recipe just with a darker secret sauce this time. Again, you can see that the meat just flakes apart. So soft and tender. So flaky. Again, delicious. Flaky, smooth.
The meat is like just so tender, and then it almost kind of is it's really meaty, right? Like,
Oh, I love steamed fish. Okay, but now some of the main dishes are here that you come here to eat. The feast is here. Now let's start with those. Virginia said we should start with these razor clams because they're still hot. You want to be eating them when they're hot. So glass noodles, lots of garlic, some scallions on top.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, yes. And eat it all together, but I mean, yes.
You can use all.
All right. Oh, the razor clam. It actually kind of blends into the noodles
It's so
with
good.
its texture. Yeah.
It's like a party.
Oh, it is. Oh, this is one of the great preparations, I think, as well. With the noodles, just absorbing that juice and that flavor, and then the garlic. And now again, this is the updated version or the more modern
Known,
version
yeah.
with garlic. But we already had the original version with the black bean sauce, which was incredible.
A leg and lots of garlic.
Yes.
That's why I always get this spork thing.
Yes. Try to balance as much garlic as possible onto your bite and take it to your mouth. Oh man, the toasted garlic is what truly makes it.
We'll be immune against vampires for the entire night.
But when it's deep fried like that, on that slow fire, I think the garlic is also tamed down a bit. It's really fragrant. It's really garlicky, but it's not pungent.
Pungent or
Right?
acidic. Yeah, yeah.
It's not pungent. It's kind of brings out the sweetness as well of the garlic.
Yeah, it becomes, like, really
caramelized.
sweet, yeah.
The sugars come out of the garlic, so it's so that's why you can eat. Like if it was that much raw garlic, there's no way you could eat that much. It would burn going down. But with that much fried garlic, it just is so flavorful. So we'll go for the claws next. Go for the claws. Then we take some of the fried noodles. Okay, thank you.
There's never enough garlic.
Oh yeah, you can never have enough. This is the combo bite.
Oh, you did.
Oh, nice. You deshelled yours.
Yeah.
You deshelled yours. I'm gonna do the chasing bite. Alternating method. I'm gonna take a bite of the crab.
Perfect bite.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that was such a cool experience. And I'll have all the information listed below everywhere we ate it on the seafood adventure in Hong Kong, focusing on the original Typhoon crab of Hong Kong. I want to say a huge thank you to my friend Virginia. She runs food tours, and her food tours are called Humid with a Chance of Fish Balls. She also makes food videos, so go check her out. She's so knowledgeable and loves to eat. And I want to say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember to watch this entire Hong Kong series. We're going around eating some of the best food. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.